All right, guys, welcome into this edition of the MLE. It's Showdown Sunday on the docket, and Curtis is with Big Mac Dan as we get things started for our first matchup. We are headed over to Champ League, Dan. It is the Comets and the Dodgers, a matchup of two division leaders. Should be a good one.
Absolutely. Both teams sat precariously on the top of their divisions, both in the Orange Conference, looking to pick up a win that will cement their position in the playoffs coming up in just a few weeks' time. Honestly, this could be the match that helps to decide the course of the rest of this season. You got the Comets at 24 and 21 as of the start of this week. Uh, but the Spectre and the Dem are right on their heels, sat both at 20 and 25. Meanwhile, the Dodgers are sat at the top of the Volcanic division on 29 and 16, and they've got the Tyrants snipping at their heels at 27 and 18, and the Bulls just a little bit behind them on 23 and 22. Both teams could find themselves on the back end of their own division off of the back of a loss in this week, or they could see themselves extend their leads if they could pick up a good win.
Either team wants a lopsided win either way. A 5-0 on either side helps them tremendously to keep the second and third place teams off of their heels. But they would also just take a series win to keep the momentum going as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. I think we're about ready to go. I'll send the signal out to the teams to get them going, and we'll get this one started.
Yeah, and for the audience watching at home, probably wrapped up nice and toasty here on a great Sunday evening. We have two players to watch this evening. You've got JT on the Dodgers, you've got Thunderbug on the Comets, both players in the top 10 for Champ League this season. Let's see how they can perform.
We are underway with game number one immediately. Furphy comes off the sidewall, has a chance to put the first one in, and Thunderbug is going to remove that, play it laterally, and he'll take the dribble to the opposite side of the field. He's going to get demoed as Furphy plays the aggressor. JT, they're giving him space. That's a dangerous proposition. Save coming out. Legend knocks it away. That's off the corner. That's going to angle its way towards the post, and both of the Comets have room to deal with this in their own end. Finally, Furphy will get in, give zero space. That's a pass ahead. Thunderbug really can't get that, so it'll be kept in. JT towards the net, has the angle and the goal. 36 seconds in, strike number one to the Dodgers.
Great rush challenge there, able to read the direction of the ball as it comes off the ceiling, gets way above Thunder. He has no idea he's coming in for the shot. And the Dodgers take a very early lead in this series.
36 seconds in, already a 1-0 lead, and this time Legend will take this towards the corner. That's going to bomb out. Big demo. That's going to be off the back. Thunderbug trying to finish it. Can't get it done. And Furphy has the angle and the dribble. He's going to be 2-on-1. Has JT behind him. A chance for Furphy. And he has the soft, saucy dribble into the back of the net. It's a 2-0 lead.
Absolutely filthy this level of play here. Brings the ball up on top of his car. Forces Legend to make a quick challenge off of, I believe, a quick rotation back in the corner, and then just plays it to the side of him, bottom corner. There is nothing you can do to keep that ball out. Dodgers 2 up with a minute gone.
Oh, Furphy's in a tough spot. Good job on the kick, putting it in an uncomfortable spot. Furphy gets it back to the midway line. JT towards the back. Furphy's trying to finish it. That's going to go off the back as well. And J-Tips realizes he's beaten to it. He will go back and try to defend. Looks at the back wall. He does not get credit for that save. It's off the post. Chance for Legend, or that's not going to work. How about Thunderbug? Thunderbug trying for the double tap. It's going to go above him. Chance for Furphy to work it the opposite way, but the bump is a real good one. Sets up the Comets, going far side with this, and JT gets up to make a massive save to keep this deficit at 2 goals.
Yeah, and the defenses look strong from the Dodgers. They've been a little camped in their own half the past few minutes. I say that. Why is it always with the commentators? Curse Thunderbug with a great goal, and the Comets are right back in this.
Dan, you must be new at this. Commentator's curse has been a thing in MLE chat for seasons, my friend. Seasons. 2-1 lead for the Dodgers as we play a minute 37 into action. Back to it again. JT wins the better of that exchange, but it goes right to Thunderbug. Thunder, they're giving him space. He's going to try the sideways flick. Good job coming across laterally by Furphy to take that one away. Keeps it with him. Puts it on the nose. Tries to get it past the Legend. That's not going to work. He's going to have the open net to shoot at. And don't look now, but a tie game 2 minutes in.
It was a great bit of control there from Legend. He gets the touch here, but it doesn't get away from his car. He's able to turn and hit it again quickly after his first touch. And he's going to be able to tie this game up. A great performance from the underdog, or the lesser-known players, perhaps, on each team so far. I'm looking to see if we can have a bit more plays from JT and a couple more plays coming out from Thunderbug.
Oh, and the Comets may be able to take the lead. That's off the post, and it goes away. Thunderbug going to try to keep up the pressure, though. He goes to the ceiling, has the touch, goes far side with this. JT will remove that and put it in the corner, and the Dodgers can try to move out. Has the control, decides to try to flick it, doesn't quite have the leverage to get the momentum on it. That's going to be out in front of that Comets net. Right there is Furphy. He makes things difficult, as does JT. Furphy's still there, trying to finish it. Has contact. That's a nice pass. Where's JT? Not there. And he's going to have to watch this one go by as the Comets will clear the zone.
Dodgers have looked very imposing when they've gone forward, and it feels like they're just inches away on every attack from putting one in the back of the net. The Comets not looking as sturdy at the near post, and it's allowing the Dodgers to apply pressure, consistent pressure, and that will probably lead to them scoring more goals as this series progresses.
As you say that as well, not only are they applying pressure and making it uncomfortable, but they're also bleeding crucial seconds off of that clock as well. This will be off the top. Intersection-wise, it's there for JT. That's going to be hard off the back. Furphy's up. That's dangerous. JT's got to try to get back. He's going to try to cut laterally, decides against it, and he'll play the defense instead. Furphy with a really nice bump, and that'll get the ball cleared away. Dodgers again have a chance in that offensive zone. Take away from JT. Has one to beat. Legend jumps in front of it. That's going to knock it away. Furphy there. Looking for one more touch. That's going to drop down. Tries to do it himself. That is not going to work, and JT will go back towards midfield. Now he'll turn and get it into the offensive corner. Chance for Furphy. Comes down off the top. Good play from JT, trying to finish this. It's off the back once more.
Great bump play there from the Comets and Thunderbug specifically. He's been bumping Furphy and JT like mad in the defensive end, just to try and buy Legend a bit more time. As I say, buy him a bit more time. Oh, Thunderbug, you stole that! You did not deserve that goal.
Yeah, that was absolute thievery as part of that goal. Thunderbug alone in the Dodgers' end makes it a 3-2 lead for the Comets as they take their first advantage of this contest with 50 seconds to go. Should be fun. Last 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, either team can come out with a win here. I can see the Dodgers possibly taking a goal back, making it go to OT in game one. Give us a start to a series that we all want to see.
Well, JT's going to try to tie it up here. That's going to be hard off the back. Furphy nowhere to be found just yet. That doink is going to let him keep it in, though. Now it's a chance for the Comets to take it away. Good cherry picker, just wide on the shot. Legend nearly made that one happen. That's going to bounce off the back. Very hard. Furphy takes that one away. That's up and over for Furphy. Furphy trying to put this into frame himself. It is up, and JT can't get to it in time. 19 seconds left in game one. Furphy decides not to go for the super aggressive play here. They need to get this ball back in their possession. Furphy with a little bit of something to work with. Got to keep it up. That's going to be hard. JT trying to get the angle on this. Not going to happen. Comets take game one. Final count 3-2.
And it was a bit against the run of play, at least at the beginning of this, or towards the middle of this match. Felt like the Dodgers had come back into it, gotten a bit going for themselves. Oh, sorry, no, I got it the wrong way around. The Comets came back into it, and with the run of play, able to just take this game one. And this is against the series streak that's been going on currently. The Comets are on the back of a 2-series loss streak, whilst the Dodgers are on a 3-series win streak to both barely hanging on to their starting places at the top of the division. I'm looking to see the Comets try and rebound here, keep this momentum that they've got in game one, and maybe push on to take the series before it's even begun.
No, when it came down to it as well, Dodgers were just giving too much space to the Comets in the better part of that second half of that game. So that's where the Comets were able to really do the damage that they were given the opportunities to do. So not a lot of aggressive rotations for the Dodgers. Maybe they try to fix that. And if they can and try to keep the ball in the Comets' end, which they did for a majority of that game, as you alluded to, just opportunities came abound and they were able to take advantage.
Yeah, and if remember, these are two of the best teams that we have in the Champ League right now. Two
Yes.
teams who are consistent in their play. And whilst they may not be picking up series wins, they're definitely picking up games to keep themselves in that picture for number ones. And you're likely to see a lot of great passing plays, a lot of great teamwork from them. To be at this high level, you have to have good cohesion with your teammate. And I'm looking to see more passing plays break out from both of them.
We'll see what happens. We are scoreless again and underway in game number 2. Comets have possession. Jumping in and getting it up the back wall is Furphy. JT is up. You'll have contact. Get it back out to midfield. On the left wing side, it's going to bounce off the corner wall. Pass in front, not quite angled at the net. JT will play it in the corner, but is in a tough spot. Furphy needs to try to help out. He will. He'll get contact back to midfield, but a really nice play rotation-wise for the Comets. That's angled at the net. A little bit wide, still there. And the Legend able to get that one by. That's a pass into the mid. Right there is Thunderbug, but he's not able to angle that at the net. And opportunity gone by, at least early, 45 seconds in.
The Comets have been able to hold that midfield, pen the Dodgers in their own half so far. JT now able to break out of his half. It's the first time the Dodgers have seen the Comets side in a whole minute of gameplay. You've got to be feeling they're thinking a bit happy about it. Furphy.
Oh. Super delicate play here from Furphy as he takes it out of the corner. Needs 3 touches to get that done. There was 1 earlier, then 2, then finally 3 as he's able to get that past both Legend and Thunderbug to put that one home. Dodgers have the lead again. Score first, win game. Didn't happen in game 1. We'll see if it does in game 2. Thunderbug puts that one down for Legend. That's an empty net to shoot at if he can turn it. At the back post is JT. He'll try to read the bounce, and it did not quite work. Thunderbug ties the game up at 1 apiece.
For once, the ability to course a play as a caster is just paying off for me. A great pass there from Legend into the midfield. Thunderbug able to put it away, and it's those types of passing plays where you're playing an infield pass for your teammate that are just so crucial to breaking out when you're in a 2v1 situation and able to beat the last defender. It is crucial that both teams continue to use these as we go forward.
Great that was Furphy nearly putting that one in, but the bump underneath him and bringing the carriage up did not quite work to his favor. Legend keeps it in. It's going to bounce, and keeping it in the corner would be Furphy, not letting it get into frame. Has space, using it. Thunderbug going to keep this into the Dodgers' end as we play with 3:22 to go. Still a 1-1 game. This will bounce hard off the sidewall. That is JT putting that towards the net, and a good save coming across by a Thunderbug. Dodgers starting to get something set up here as they have the offensive pressure. They just need to keep it now. Oh, as I say that, towards the empty net, and it's going to find its way home. JT dies a hero. It's 2-1.
Thunder thinking he's got a little bit of time here to be able to recover. I believe it was JT, it was Furphy who died.
Yes.
He looked like he was going to go for to just seal it in, and Thunderbug thinks, oh well, I've got a bit of time. I could go for the demo, wrap around the ball, clear it out the net. You don't have that much time in a Champ League game. That one's already on target and already in the bottom corner. And the Comets fall behind yet again.
Oh, that's going to be towards the Dodger net. Good defense by Furphy as he gets up to cross pass with the air dribble. Thunderbug keeping it deep into Dodgers territory. 2-1 scenario at the moment. Furphy gets past 1, but not 2. Legend 27 knocks it up into the air. Chance for the Comets to do something here. Thunderbug waits near the midfield line. Now comes in to try to challenge. That's up for Furphy. Furphy has all day, has a chance to put a seed towards the net, but the placement could have been much better. And a demo is going to cause a major disruption in the Comets defense, but the Dodgers do not make them pay for it. It's still 2-1.
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate placement on that shot. Bounces off the near post and over to the far side of the net where there's no Dodgers players remaining. A great flick from Furphy off the crossbar. JT's going to wrap it up. And the 3-1 scoreline is...
Yes.
It is almost like we've seen a 2-goal lead from the Dodgers before.
You know, it's just a matter of if they can keep it this time, as they gave it up last time they had it in game 1. 2:11 to go in a 3-1 scenario. We'll see what they can do. This one will bounce hard off of the sidewall. It's the bounce that they want. Furphy has an empty net to work with if he can turn it, trying to get there, and the Legend will knock it away. Left wing side. Shot towards the net. It's going to find its way home. JT gives them their first 3-goal lead of the series.
JT has been the man for the Dodgers on offense this season. He's got a 46.75 shooting percentage. He's scoring 36 for 77 in only 15 games. That is more than 2 goals every single game. He's got a hat trick in this one already. I feel like there's a couple more coming from him.
The way he's playing, that's very likely the case. Comets have something working in the offensive end, though. Thunderbug puts that one up. Chance for the Legend to put that one towards the net, but didn't quite get the angle, and it's going to set up the Dodgers on the opposite side. Furphy has the control and the dribble. The flick is up and it's through. A little bit of pinch play as well. Makes it a 5-1 lead.
And I love how confident and how calm he was. He's under pressure from the Legend. He knows the challenge is coming in, but he's still able to get that flick off, put it over the last defender. And the Dodgers are now like 5-1 up. Minute 41 remaining. The 4-goal lead is almost unassailable in most games of Rocket League. Honestly, the Comets must be looking at a way to reset the momentum as they head into Game 3 now.
That's going to be hard off the crossbar. Chance to finish it for JT. Furphy there, he'll put it at the net. And it's a save as well. Comets got to try to regroup here. Not a lot of time left with the amount of goals they still have to get. In this second game, they could also just decide to concede Game 2 and work more towards Game 3. They could use some momentum going forward. Chance for Furphy gets up and past the second defender. Furphy starting to feel it, and the Dodgers are starting to run away.
A brilliant goal there from Furphy, able to control the ball off of Thunderbug's touch, able to just quickly get up in the air to make sure that one is getting over the last defender who's rush challenging. And that sort of play is something the Comets have been doing all series long. They've been pushing up early to try and control that midfield game. But once you have a player who's able to beat you to that ball, you have no way of holding your own in defense, especially when your last man is the one trying to make the challenge.
Thunderbug trying to take that shot. JT comes out with a save. Minute left in Game 2. JT moves past one. Looks for a second touch as he gets this in frame. Thunderbug is equal to this. Furphy keeps it in. Getting the clear deep. That ends up being a pass, and trying to finish it was the Legend, and he couldn't quite get cards of ball. And the Dodgers send it back hard the other way. That's going to be a shot in front. JT not going to miss those on most occasions. It's 7-1.
And it feels like we've gone to South America. We're sat with a Brazil scoreline right now. And JT is just having a field day with the Comets net. Every single shot he has just seems to be finding its way into the top corner or the bottom corner or the back of the net. It really doesn't matter. He's just finding goals.
Reminder for everybody into the Twitch chat, about 10 p.m. this evening, we'll be giving away a Power A Spectra wired Xbox One controller from our friends at Power A. Huge thanks to them for the merchandise for that particular giveaway. That happens tonight. All raffle tickets that were put in yesterday are still valid for that giveaway as well. So remember that. Comets get one back, 7-2, with 13 seconds to go to keep the momentum going.
And that's going to be great for Game 3 as they head in. Thunderbug looked for a redirect there. That would have been insane if he got that one in. But a great shot nonetheless from the Legend, 102 kilometers per hour. That is the correct measurement system, not freedom units. My apologies to the American fan base, but I have my standards.
You tried to make that joke yesterday, and I shot you down yesterday. Do you really want me to do it again?
Honestly, you can try, but you cannot shoot down the correctness that is.
You also can't shoot down freedom! Okay?
The Dodgers will take Game 2.
7-2, your final score.
It's a pleasure to always gas with you, Curtis. And I hope you watching at home, all of you viewers, are enjoying this just as much as we are. This series is back and forth, a dominant win for the Dodgers at Game 2 to try and reset the momentum that the Comets took out of Game 1. And this is the type of play we've been expecting from them.
Yeah.
16 shots on net to the Comets 6. That is an incredible goal shot differential, and it explains why they're 7-2 up.
Yeah, no, it exactly does. And the only problem that they're going to have is the Dodgers can't take goals from this game and borrow them for future games. So they really got to try to keep on the momentum, keep their foot on the gas, and not let the Comets get any semblance of momentum. They did get that those 2 goals in that game, but the second one didn't come until about 20 seconds left. So this is a good spot for the Dodgers to really keep their foot exactly where it belongs. I know you're watching Twitch chat, and I don't care. Hey, my Rocket League crashed. So here I come.
Oh, your Rocket League crashed? Oh,
yep.
Well, I guess we're going to have to go with some solo casting from the Brit. Now you're not going to be complaining about the speed, are you?
Because I'm not going to see it.
Looks like we're going with a double diagonal kickoff here. It's going to be, I believe, Furphy and Legend going for the ball, if I've read this correctly. Yes, it is. Furphy going to get a bit of a win for JT. Ball's going to go deep into the Comets half. Bounce off the corner. Thunderbug's going to try and read it. Unable to, but Legend's going to be able to clean it up a little bit. Furphy looks for a touch in the midfield. Can't. and the Comets now looking for an attack. Legend plays the ball. Great 50 from JT to put it back into the midfield, and Furphy's going to collect Thunderbug's attempt at a shot and going to clean it up a little bit as Curtis rejoins the match. Your play-by-play, my bad, will resume his commentary.
Fair enough. 30 seconds in, still scoreless. The Dodgers and Comets are just getting acquainted for game 3. That's going to be a long bomb from JT, needing a save and getting one. That was gorgeous from Legend to keep that one away from the net and to stop that one from being a threat. Oh, that's in front. Thunderbug trying to get there. Better save from JT on the other side. And don't look now, Dodgers might have a 2v1 if they can hurry it. Furphy into the middle, has JT lurking, but he's a little bit behind. He will now try to go for this. Hard off the back, Furphy not playing aggressive to the ball. He'll have to play a boomer back off the backboard and a really well-read ball. He is on top of it right now, able to follow just about every ball. He's getting most reads as well. He's doing pretty well for himself, and he's sufficiently warmed up at this point.
Yeah, Furphy was MVP for Game 2 with an amazing scoreline. I think it was 800 points or more on a 7-2 scoreline, scoring 4 of the goals and getting, I believe it was 3 of the assists. Maybe? I may have misread it. It might have been 3 goals and 3 assists. Either way, he's been on fire from Game 2 and he's carrying it over into Game 3 now as the Dodgers look to try and get a lead in this series.
Oh, Furphy needs to make a save, and he does just that. Real nice work. Legend in the area, making it difficult. Thunderbug is there as well. That's going to go out into the mid, and the Legend will be responsible for getting this away from the shot count. That's going to be off the back wall. Trying to finish that is JT, and it'll go corner to corner, wall to wall. Comets will try to take control. Getting contact. That's a problem for the Dodgers. The Comets have the first goal. 2:57 left in Game 3.
It was a great read from Legend. He saw that Furphy was going to get a touch, pre-jumps it, doesn't even boost into the ball, doesn't even flip into the ball. Just one tap on his A button. Or what is the PlayStation equivalent?
A button would be X.
X, okay.
Yes.
Well,
but it also
it's going to be the A button.
for jump.
But it's going to be the A button because, as we know, Xbox is superior to PlayStation. I'm going to start
you're
2
start
wars.
With that as well. Okay. Okay. At least the PlayStation controller can measure itself and actually have itself with symmetrical thumbsticks. Anyway, 2-0 lead for the Comets as they take it with 2:43 to go.
You don't need symmetrical thumbsticks when you have the ability to flick like thunder, plays it over Furphy. There's no way he's saving that. And the Comets take a 2-goal lead.
We're going to start some pitchforks and torches in the chat at one or the other of us. I can see that being a thing. Comets have the boomer downfield. It's a 2-0 lead for the Comets early in game number 3. Dodgers still have plenty of chances, though. This will be taken away by JT. JT trying to get in front of this. Off the corner. Thunderbug puts it up off the back, down off the nose. Furphy in a tough spot, as is Legend. JT waits patiently. Now has the angle, going to try to put this in front. Furphy trying to get there. That's not going to work. JT realizes he's in a tough spot. He's going to retreat back, play the corner. Miss the boost, got to try to challenge the ball, and he will go up the back wall. And a huge demo. Furphy dies from that. JT clears it away for the moment. And Furphy comes back to life, and they can clear their back line.
Resurrected from the grave, almost able to get the clear himself, but JT's going to do all of the work for him. I love to see how secure this Comets defense has been this game. They've been able to withstand several Dodgers attacks, several 1v1 plays, and that's completely unlike what we saw throughout Game 2. They were being torn open with every single attack, and now they're looking to get Worf on their own attacks. A great play from Legend, leaves the goal open, but Thunderbug can't put it in.
Oh, this one might be a no. Oh, double commits by the Dodgers, though, are causing big problems. Minute 23 to go in game number 3, still a 2-0 deficit. Dodgers trying to get something going here. JT going to lose that ball. Furphy with it in his own corner. He's got to take it up and above his own crossbar. He'll try to drag it wall to wall, side to side. But again, Comets not giving any sort of space, which is exactly what they need to do. This might be a problem for them, though, towards the empty net, and JT hits it from the parking lot. It's a 2-1 lead now.
I'm not really sure what happened here in terms of the positioning. Furphy was somehow in front of the ball and I believe lured the Legend away from the ball to allow JT to slam the ball down the midfield. It was a very weird play to try and wrap your head around, but the ball's in the back of the net and that's all you need to know.
JT going to try to finish this off, get the comeback going for the Dodgers, but the Legend has other ideas. He's going to get this towards the sidewall. Looking for a little bit of help. He's got Thunderbug in the mid, decides to put it away from him. Thunder will answer this. The Legend out into the middle for Thunder. That's going to bounce off the ceiling, come down. Furphy with the eventual clear. Dodgers trying to get to it. Furphy in a spot where you can challenge, make things difficult. That's a clear, now a reshot, not going to work. Furphy is going to get that one saved. Not a ton of boost for JT, but he's going to try to challenge anyway. That's off the top. He's going to eventually hit the ground in front. Furphy with a good step. Looking for one more touch. No, that's not going to work, and the Legend will have it cleared back to midfield for a little bit longer with 17 seconds left on the button. This is up. Dodgers try to get something here. Furphy's going to fly by the ball there. JT is going to be able to at least keep it in. That's off the sidewall. Off the bat, JT looking to tie the game up. That's not going to work. 2 seconds left on the clock. It's still in the air, but not for long. And the Comets are going to be able to keep the lid on a 1-goal deficit and score the Game 3 win. It's a 2-1 lead in the series.
In Game 1, they did the same. They held it to a 1-goal deficit at the death to hold on to it, to take the Game 1 win. Now they do it again for Game 3. I feel like I'm beginning to see a bit of a pattern here, but we're going to have to wait and to see in Game 4 if the Dodgers are going to be able to rebound like they did in Game 2 and take another dominant win. Honestly, it feels like this game is just back and forth. Each team throwing their best at each other. Defensively, they look strong on both ends this game. A total of, I believe, if I'm counting correctly, 12 saves between all 4 players. It was an incredible display all around. And I'm looking to see if they're able to maybe capitalize more, create some more creative opportunities in front of the net, and see if they can take this Game 4.
Dodgers looking to come back from another loss. They did pretty good when they lost Game 1. We'll see if they can do it in Game 4 again and force a decisive game number 5. All 5 games will be played for stats reasons. If you guys are just joining us here on MLE and you're new to the community, welcome. We're glad to have you. Thanks for making us a part of your Sunday evening. We're ready for action, though. Game number 4 about to get underway. Comets and Dodgers in the Orange Conference in Champ League. Curtis and Big Mac Dan with you, and we are underway once more. That'll wrap up the ceiling. Chance for the Comets to get this one deep into Dodger territory once more. JT, long boomer downfield, but ends up giving it right back to Thunderbug, who then returned to sender. Gets it right back into the Dodgers' field of play. Going towards the corner wall. Up is JT. That's accurate. Shot is far side and in. Dodgers have the first goal. It's 1-0.
It was a great piece of play there from the Dodgers. Have one man steal the boost so so the defender can't get up to it. Thunderbug's not rotated into the net in time, and JT's just got a great shot, put it far post to make sure he can't get back. 24 seconds gone, and the Dodgers start strong.
That's going to be near the midfield stripe once more. It's going to be off the sidewall. Furphy wins the better of that exchange, but then dies for his efforts. He'll have to wait 3 seconds to play again. Thunderbug puts it into the mid. That's a long boomer. It's a little bit accurate, too. JT waiting for the defensive touch. Puts it out into the mid, but Thunderbug is equal to that. Good challenge from JT on the sidewall once more. Up and away. It's off the sidewall. Wall to wall, side to side again. Dodgers have a chance to do something here. Furphy with the control and the flick ability. Has one in towards the back wall. JT's in the area. He's going to try to challenge this, keep it into the Comets end, but for how long? Now it's Thunderbug. Has the control towards the sidewall. Doesn't let it touch the ground. It touches the ground. Now it loses control, and JT is taking it away. Good challenge on his part.
And it's been a great, a great flick from JT. That one came out of the top drawer, buries it into the back of the net. There's not much you can do as a defender when that happens.
No, not when you got placement like that. That's disgusting from JT, putting it right behind Thunderbug. Nice work. 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. Minute 19 in. It's a game number 4 as we're back underway. JT goes off the ceiling and then the sidewall. Up is JT. He's going to try a second one here. Double tap on the horizon, but Thunderbug is going to take that one away. That looked to be pretty gorgeous. Furphy tries to continue it. Then bumps both members of the Comets out of the way. JT has some time here, but puts it away in front. That's in frame, but then across goal it goes. And the Dodgers will have to settle for the opportunity and no goal on this occasion, at least for now. Forecheck very good for the Dodgers right now, forcing turnovers in the defensive end for the Comets.
JT's just been controlling the ball. He's been the first challenger half the time, and he's just making sure that the Comets have no breathing room whenever they get control of the ball. And it's that type of aggression that has given the Dodgers such a commanding lead here in Game 4. with 3 minutes to go, they've got a 2-0 lead, and they look like they're not anywhere close to losing it.
And that's going to be hard off the back. Chance for JT. Got a flick on it. Thunderbug in the area. JT flies by it. Furphy trying to come in and get the challenge on it. Still an opportunity for the Dodgers to do something here, and they have not given up any kind of space to the Comets, and I think your pattern is proving to be true. Dodgers winning the evens and nearly a Rule 1 coming out of JT.
I wonder if the players would have agreed and kept to the Rule 1 honor.
I can already tell you no. JT is going to have that one, 3-0 lead for the Dodgers. The reason I tell you no is because there's been explicit instructions not to on part of some of the ownership in MLE.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
all
something
I'm gonna say about that.
That is something I was not aware of. JT with a great goal there, threatens the demo, forces the defender to jump over him. The ball then goes over him, so he can't make the save, and the Dodgers lead 3-0 with 2 minutes remaining.
That's going to be at top of the box. Dodgers take the ball away, get it back into the Comets' end. 2:07 to go. In a 3-0 game, Dodgers trying to keep it in and are doing so. That's going to be up into the Comets' corner. Furphy loses that challenge. It'll bounce just over the midfield line. Chance for the Legend to probably get something on net here. That's far side, and it's accurate, but a nice save coming out from 2 members of the Dodgers, as that one will get back to midfield, but no further than that, as JT going to put that one hard into the Comets, and Furphy challenges, but it's not going to go anywhere. Minute 35 left in a 3-0 game.
JT's offensive pressure has been the key in this game. I mentioned it already so far, but he has just been everywhere when this ball goes forward. He plays the ball in front of the net or into the net, and he's just threatening with bumps, demos, any opportunity he gets. And it's that sort of physical playstyle that the Dodgers have adopted here in Game 4 that's given them such a commanding control. Another bump from JT, ball just goes wide from Furphy, and then a demo to the defender just to say, hey, you know, this is exactly what we can do when we get control.
JT going for a nasty fake, didn't quite work out. Comets going to try to bring it back the other side. Thunderbug gets it towards the net, but it's removed by the Dodgers. That's bounced left side. Furphy back top of the box, and that's going to find its way home. Thunderbug now with a 3-1 lead for the Dodgers.
Yeah, JT there. Unfortunate place, but he wasn't able to get out of the way. Furphy's clear only as far as Thunderbug, and JT, of course, lacking any boost. It just respawned behind him. It's always painful when you see that on a replay. And now you've got to be thinking, can they keep this 2-goal lead? They have a history of dropping them. With a few seconds remaining, Thunderbug's shot just goes wide. What about that one? Oh,
Furphy drops on top of that one, luckily enough for the Dodgers. That's going to be hard off the back, and the removal from play is going to be JT. He's going to have some room to work here, and he gets bumped out of the way. It's going to drop top of the box for Furphy. Good demo attempt, but not quite getting that one done. Up is JT, going to try to put this accurately towards the net. The challenge is going to drop Furphy right in front. Plays it delicately. He's got to be out of boost right now, talking about the Legend. Puts it up into the air, and eventually Thunderbug will remove that. 7 seconds left. Not much time left. They got to get this one in right now. Thunderbug can't do it, and the Dodgers are going to walk away with a Game 4 win. They will force a decisive Game 5 in Series 1 on Showdown Sunday.
It's been a brilliant series so far, back and forth every single game. You don't know who's going to win before when the game starts, and then the second it starts, you realize, wait, no, this team looks like they have the advantage. No, wait, now the Comets have the advantage. Now the Dodgers have it back. God, who's going to win? I will note that in my predictions, I had them down as the Dodgers down as a 4-1 win here today due to their momentum.
Didn't happen. What?
I have it written right. What?
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 Gotta love it.
Better. There you go.
Gotta love it. Guys, if you have seen a play or will see a play that is worthy of a nomination for the MLE Play of the Week, grab it, clip it, send it to the Twitter at MLE Esports GG with the hashtag MLEPOTW. Winning play and player gets a case of Balls Guarana sent completely free of charge to them in their homes. That way they can enjoy the refreshing taste of the Balls Energy Soda completely free to them. It is a great product. There's multiple different flavors, and we thank Balls Guarana for being a continued partner for MLE for many, many seasons now, as that continues to be one of the strongest relationships we have with anybody. This is going to be into the Comets end once more. Dodgers have a chance for a first strike, but instead it goes wide. JT can't hit the angle he needs, and we're scoreless 10 seconds in.
Yeah, it was an open net opportunity there for JT. It's one of those opportunities that you rue looking back on the game if you don't pick up the W, but when you have a dribble like that, maybe you don't rue those opportunities.
Well, that's going to be a chance in front. Comets have a chance shot on net, and that's going to find its way home. Legend score first, maybe win game, and maybe win series. It's 1-0 Comets.
Thunderbook there with an attempt. He fakes out Furphy into the save. Furphy's just backflipping in nowhere near the net, and JT is never going to get on the end of a boomer shot from the Legend like that. It feels like this is the Comets game to win. If we're going off of the history of this series so far, it's been Comets Dodgers, Comets Dodgers, Comets.
Maybe. I heard the question mark on the end of your statement there. Thunderbug's going to have this in his own end. He'll try to get something done. Shout out to Cat Samurai 84 in the chat. Thank you, sir. We do try pretty hard to make this as efficient and as entertaining as possible for you guys. Thanks for spending your evening with us here at MLE. This is going to be JT going far side. That's cast aside once more. Comets in their own defensive end find themselves in a tough spot. Furphy going to try to keep the pressure on. He's in a tough little pickle there as Thunderbug gets this removed. That's a tap in front. He found the angle from the back wall. That is gross for the Comets. They have a 2-0 lead.
If this is not a Play of the Week nomination, at least by the time I go to check it out, I believe the poll goes up on Monday or Tuesday, I will eat a shoe. Not a hat, a shoe, because I have a good taste in shoes. That was an absolutely beautiful goal, and it brings the Comets to a 2-0 lead with just a minute 20 gone.
This is going to be a chance in front for the Comets as they are able to take this ball away. Furphy gets the challenge, though. He's going to try to make things difficult on Thunder as he is going to keep possession in that corner. JT's in a spot where he can challenge. Furphy went for the demo. JT double touch scores. That is gorgeous and gives them back to a 1-goal deficit.
That is trademark JT. He's hit this shot several times in this game, plays it off the backboard for himself, tees it up, buries it in the far post. There is nothing that anyone on the Comets defense can do to keep that ball out except challenge him before he finally has, until you challenge him before he takes a shot. But now, the Dodgers, with a minute 40 gone, 3 minutes left, I feel like they have got the momentum on their side and they can be able to carry themselves forward and take this game right back.
Here we go. This is going to be into the Dodgers corner. Chance for JT. Gets it past one. He's going to take it up the sidewall. Furphy getting himself in a lurking position. Trying to bounce this in front. JT loses control, but Furphy has it. That's off the side. Aggressive rotation by Furphy nearly found its way home. JT's in a tough spot, has to grab boost, now has to try to defend, but a terrible bounce off the ramp for the Comets offense. This will give the Dodgers the ball and possession as JT will take it with tons of control into the offensive end. Gets it past, the dribble is golden, tie game with 2:40 to go.
JT is showing his class here tonight. Grabs the mid boost, knows he can bait out Thunder, able to do so. And it's a battle of the powerhouses there on the offense, on the defense, and now JT evens the game up not a minute after they scored the last goal. This is anyone's to take.
The Legend, long shot towards that Dodgers net, and JT needs to be careful. He does, as he brings it across goal. 2-2 game as we just come across halftime. It's come and gone at this point. One half of Rocket League separates these two teams from the end of this series in a 2-2 contest. Good bump there from Furphy, and JT not able to accurately put that one home. I can hear him screaming from here, and I guarantee you, knowing and scrimming with him in the past, that's exactly what he's doing.
Well, I've never scrimmed with JT before, so I would have absolutely no idea about his habits when he misses a shot like
There's
that.
also possibly some language issues. We'll see.
We have to make sure we don't have any of that on the stream. We are NSFMLE, everybody. We have to say safe for MLE.
Stay in, stay safe, exactly. 1:49 to go. This will be a chance for JT to put this up in the air. He's going to try to follow us into the corner. Good demo there from Furphy as he goes uber aggressive on the demo. JT tries to do it himself. Furphy keeps it in, and the Comets are going to have a chance to clear their back line, take possession and control, and they then flub it and put it towards the sidewall on their own end.
Yeah, Comets have somehow have managed to maintain some form of strength in their defense. They haven't looked like they are going to completely break, even when they get demoed. It's like they've gotten a second rotation down in the case of a demo from either Furphy or from JT. And it's that sort of composure when you're the last man, knowing your teammate's gone and you've got two guys bearing down on you, that is key to getting into the position that these two teams are in their divisions. This game means everything, and to keep your cool now is of the utmost importance to both teams.
Seen a lot of action on that Comets end. That's going to drop in front. Can they get the angle? Scores! JT with 48 to go makes it a 3-2 game.
I believe it's 49 left to go, but I understand the excitement. Legend Edge. And then JT pull shots the Legend into the ball. It was already going in either way, but it's always fun to get the little stat on the side of the screen.
Of course. Of course, 48 seconds now, thank you. That'll be a shot, and the Dodgers have a chance, and they put away their fourth of the game. Long one from the halfway line for Furphy.
And a little low five after the play. Furphy with a banger from the wall. Thunderbug thinks that's going out. Side flips away from the ball, and Furphy's just allowed an open there. A great goal, and the Dodgers are going to take a 2-goal lead with just under 3/4 of a minute remaining.
Tons of time left, though. Comets trying to get this back. This will be back into the Comets end. Up the back wall goes Thunderbug. Thunderbug back towards midfield, taken away by JT. Furphy is going to follow this in. Put this up off the back. Chance in front. Oh, that was nearly dangerous. Nearly, probably a defensive play was the thought process there. Chance for JT, trying to take the angle away towards the goal line, and Thunderbug will take the save. Still 15 seconds left. They got to get a goal pretty quickly here if they have a shot. It'll be a chance for Thunderbug to dribble this towards the net. The Legend trying to force the action, but that is going to be ricocheted deep into the Comets' end. In fact, taking that all the way is going to be Furphy, and that'll burn the rest of the remaining time. The Dodgers come through with a 3-2 series win in their Week 7 matchup. That was a great win for them. They had to come back to do it on a couple of occasions, and they buck the trend and finally get two wins in a row against the Comets.
And this is exactly what the Dodgers were looking for coming into this game. They were on a 3-series win streak. They needed to keep that going to maintain their position at the top of their division, and they do just that with this win. That now, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, takes them to 32-18 in terms of series, in terms of game record this season. And that now takes the Comets to 26-24 and puts them at danger of dropping behind the Demo and the Spectre, who are chasing them down, hunting them for that top spot in the Mystic division. This game was something the Comets needed to win. They had the chance in Game 4 to win it. They couldn't take it. They had a chance in Game 5. They couldn't take it. It's a series of missed opportunities for them so far. Oh, not so far. The end. It's over. There's no chance for them to come back. The game's over. But they needed to secure more offensive plays. They were stuck in their own half for the majority of the game. They couldn't get out. And it's led to the Dodgers having such a quality-looking series. And I'm looking to see the Dodgers continue this as we progress into the final few weeks of MLE.
Well, as we look ahead, I mean, you have the Volcanic division. Now the pressure is on the rest of the teams in the Volcanic to try to keep pace with what the Dodgers did in the Champ League. Then you look at the Mystic division, as you referred to, and now the pressure is still on the teams that are in second and third in the Mystic division, as now they have to try to take advantage of the Comets' quote-unquote slip-up. They still won 2 games. Doing a 2-3 at this point is not the worst thing, but it could be better. So we'll see what happens going forward. But good stuff from the Comets and the Dodgers making a very successful first series on this Showdown Sunday. That said, we've got more for you this evening. We've got 2 more series on tap here in this MLE Showdown Sunday. Reminder that there is a Power A giveaway going on right now. Use your raffle command in the chat. Get yourself some tickets. It's a Power A Spectra controller. It's a wired Xbox One Fame controller. So definitely get yourself on that, as we'll have that going until about 10 o'clock this evening, I do believe. But we've got more action for you next. Stay tuned on this MLE Showdown Sunday on the MLE Network. Stay with us.